Hi, Shep Hyken here, customer service and experience expert, and today I'm going to discuss why rules for bad customers might be bad customer service. Now, the other night I had just returned from a trip and I was extremely hungry. I wasn't sure what I wanted for dinner, so I went to the refrigerator, opened up the refrigerator door, and stared into a somewhat empty box. Other than some beverages and condiments, the fridge was pretty much empty. So I thought about what I wanted for dinner, and I didn't feel like having a pizza delivered. Instead, I felt like something much healthier, a big, thick, juicy hamburger and some French fries. Okay, not so healthy, but since it wouldn't be delivered, I would try and be a little bit healthy and walk to the local restaurant and order it to go. So I walked to the restaurant and asked to place the to-go order. And of course the person said, no problem, until I ordered the hamburger and French fries. By the way, I must tell you that this restaurant has some of the best burgers I've ever tasted. Big, thick, juicy, prepared just right. And it's very reasonably priced, which is one of the reasons people like to order that burger. I was then informed by the hostess that they no longer do carryout service for their hamburgers. Now, about that time, the manager came over and he heard what was transpiring, and he gave me the following explanation. We no longer offer our hamburgers as a carryout item. We had a customer come in several times and order a lot of them all at once. So we decided at that point not to have them available as carryout. Well, I was surprised. This restaurant prides themselves on great customer service, but they just informed me of a very bad customer service decision. It wasn't that they decided to not make the hamburgers available as carryout. It was that they made a rule based on one customer's bad behavior. After all of that, there's a happy ending to this story. The manager could tell I was disappointed. I offered to sit down at the bar and eat, and I said to him, you know, it's disappointing that you would punish all of your customers because one customer took advantage of you. Well, he thought about it, and then he said, you're right. He sold me a burger and fries to go. He also told me that I could order it anytime I want for carryout, anytime at all. So here's the lesson. It's important to have standards, and in some cases, policies. But don't make a rule just because one or two customers out of hundreds or even thousands abuse your system. In other words, don't penalize all of your honest customers for the sins of a few. Okay, the word sins might be a strong word, but I think you get the idea. Make your rules for good customers, not bad ones. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short lesson. Please be sure to visit my website, which is www.hyken.com. There you'll find more information about my speaking programs, as well as over 350 customer service articles that you can read and share with your colleagues. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Shep Hyken reminding you to always be amazing.